Brian Sachs here with another top originator secret to help you close more, make more, and still enjoy your life. I have a question for you today. Maybe sound like a strange question actually, but is it better for you to be honest or to lie? I just took a loan application yesterday that had a closing date that was less than 3 weeks away. The buyer was referred to me by his mother, who I had done a loan for probably a little more than 2 years ago. This loan is an FHA loan with a Baltimore City grant. Now, I'm in Baltimore, and if you've read the paper or listened to the news or the radio, you know our city's had a ransomware attack, and the city is literally shut down. They're way backed up, no mortgages being recorded, no water bills being sent. Can't even pay for the water bill electronically. So the agent, who's a top producer, who I've never worked with before, and of course I want to impress him, right? So what would you do? Do you just take the loan application and not say a word, knowing full well that you're never going to be able to make that closing date? Or do you tell him up front that there's no way you're going to make that date? Well, I chose option 2. And his response was really one of frustration. He actually got very upset at me. And at that point, most loan officers would just tell him that they'll make sure it happens, even though it's not in our hands, right? Since there cannot be a closing until the city provides their grant, and the city, unfortunately, works at their own pace right now. Instead, I told him, hey, I understand, but I can't meet that date. We've never worked together, and if his lender can commit to getting it done in 3 weeks, hey, I totally understand, and I'll bow out gracefully. Well, you want to know what happened? He called me back, and he told me to move forward, and he sent me another one of his clients to pre-approve. He told me that he appreciated the honesty and the transparency. So I want you to try it. Be honest, especially when you're telling someone something that they may not necessarily want to hear. My response is always, once the city approves the grant, we can set up a date. And you know what? That's actually the truth. But most originators feel pressured to respond with a date that's really not realistic, and that's where all your trouble begins. For goodness sake, don't ever make commitments with circumstances you can't control. Honestly, try it, because honesty truly always is the best policy. And let me know how this works out for you by going to toporiginatorSecrets.com or leave a comment right under this video. I do read them all. And if you know someone in your company who would benefit from this tip, go ahead and forward it to them. I'll be back next week with another Top Originator Secret. Make sure you visit toporiginatorSecrets.com. And if you want 48 proven ways to immediately grow your production now, I want you to head over to 48waysbook.com.